Okay, hi everyone. We are here today for the Friday night hangout session, and this is going to be an education session under the guidance of our diamond mentor, Sid and Roop Ganguly. So, going forward, we are going to talk about two main topics about the product education, and then we'll move on to the system education. So, about the products to educate us, our first speaker for the night will be Subodh, who will be educating us about men's skincare system, the artistry men's skincare system. So, yeah, the stage is yours.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Lakshay, for bringing me on the call here. So, yeah, like you mentioned, my topic is the artistry men's skincare system. Because men have skin too. I know that's cliche dialogue, but that's what I could come up with at this point. So, in artistry skincare system, it is basically mainly designed for men. Why for men? Because men have some specific concerns, like we have high testosterone level, as well as a lot of men also do like shaving, and that basically have a lot of stress on men's skin. And that is why, like, based on research and after clinically testing, artistry has basically come up with this artistry skincare system just for men. And I have a couple of slides here as well, and I'll show you how the product works as well. So that is the basically 4 product men's skincare system. First one is gentle face wash. Second one is toner. So that's the face wash. It's pretty much the same. Then we have the toner, post shave toner, or if you're not shaving, you can just use as a toner as well. Then we have serum concentrate, and then we have the moisturizer, right? So that's basically the 4-step system. Also, we have like 2 more products which are dedicated to men, which is not artistry skincare line. It is GNH. One is is the shave foam that comes after face wash if you're shaving, and then there is also post shave balm. So, but that is GNH. I'm specifically talking about artistry today. So moving on to basic stuff, like what you do with these things, right? Like, first thing is the gentle men's face wash. I think this is really the best face wash that I have come across, like in my short span of 30 years life. And why? Because of many reasons. First of all, you just have to take very little bit, and it goes a long way, and you can actually instantly feel the moisturizing effect of this face wash, right? So it does keep skin clean and calm, and mainly it moisturizes the skin. All of these products, and that's part of my next slide, it contains the derma sync complex, which basically helps you with oil reduction as well as the moisturization. And that is the 2 main concern that came through the research that artistry research scientists came through. They found out that men typically have 2 things. Like, one is the oil production is more inside, and which also makes the skin shiny. And then the second thing is the moisture management. Typically, the skin of men is drier outside, and it's not really managing moisture that well. And that's why we have the derma sync complex, which is in all the 4 products. But first of all, you start with the face wash, and then you take the post shave toner, which basically balances and soothes the skin to moisturize and remove excess oil. And yeah, skin feels really amazing post shave. That is, you are basically using after shave. When you use it really after shaving, it really gives you a very, very awesome feeling. Like, it just feels so soothing. And yeah, I mean, you have to try it to really experience it. I cannot really do demo of that, right, to make you see that. The third thing is the artistry men's serum concentrate, and that basically targets a specific concern like aging, fine lines. And this is really the you can say X factor of artistry men's skincare system, is this men's serum concentrate. And then after that, you basically top it up with your moisturizer that keeps your skin hydrated for almost 24 hours. It is recommended to use this product like 2 times, morning and evening, for better results, for great results. But the skincare, like, it keeps hydrated for 24 hours. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, the derma sync complex. Like, this is the exclusive patented complex that artistry men have. Dual phase. First phase is, I'm not really going into too much scientific here, but the phase I have tried to keep it very, very basic. The phase one is the oil control, where are some of the ingredients like, zinc, PCA, and butyl, some name like avocodate or something like that. Yeah, butyl avocodate. So that basically helps to control the oil. It reduces oil production, like, sebum production, it reduces, and that helps your skin to, reduce oil first of all, and then manage oil in general. The skin is able to manage oil then. And the second step is the moisture management, the second phase, and that basically, moisturizes the skin and improves the condition of skin's natural barrier, which is responsible for managing moisture levels. And that this phase basically has some lipids, some patented lipids, which keeps the skin moisturized. And this is really the main exclusive complex, but we also have few like key ingredients in each of the products, and there are some pictures to go by, because I thought, just by showing you the names, it will not really make much sense. The first one is the Gentle Face Wash Jojoba and Manan seeds. It's like these, and these are, natural exfoliators and release moisture benefits onto the skin as they dissolve to help deeply cleanse pores. And if you haven't really tried the face wash yet, I would highly recommend, buy it, this month and try it. You would really feel the difference in the face wash. Second is the post shave toners, the green aloe vera horse chestnut complex. And this basically provides skin with nourishing healing benefits and soothing benefits, as you can read as well, to combat damage caused by shaving. So it helps you after post shave, as well as you can use it as a toner to nourish your skin. The third thing is the serum concentrates micro X6 peptide, and that basically leads to a firmer, more youthful skin, and that basically tightens your skin, removes the skin aging, removes the fine lines and all that. And this is, you typically take like 2-3 pumps. It's a very simple thing, like just close it like this, opens like this, take 2-3 pumps, spread it across your skin. And yeah, like this is really the important ingredient or the important product out of the skincare line. Third thing is the shea butter, which is there in the moisturizer. The rich oils of shea butter melt into your skin to create a natural moisture barrier. So these are some of the key ingredients. My time's up, and that's my last slide. More reasons to love, safe for all skin type, dermatologist tested, allergy tested, lightweight formula that absorbs quickly into the skin. And the retail price is around 181, 10% less IBO cost, around 47 PV is what you get. And approximately it lasts for, minimum you can just 6 months. Like face wash may last longer, serum concentrate may last a little bit lesser, but overall minimum to minimum 6 months you can say. That's approximately only $25 to $30 a month for your skin for lifelong, maintenance. So that's it from me. And back to the host. Thank you.
Wow, that was an awesome presentation by you, Subodh. And I personally use the Artistry Men skincare system, and it has done wonders for my skin. I have fell off the wagon lately, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back on it after your presentation. And I think we have time to entertain one question if anyone wants to ask a question or a testimony about the product. No? Okay. We'll move on. So moving forward, we have an amazing speaker on board, Imtej Patel, and he's going to tell us about the LOC laundry detergent. So without further ado, Tej, the stage is yours.
Hello guys, so I'll be talking about laundry detergent. So without wasting any time, I would just share my screen first. Okay, here's the screen. Oh, too much information. I'm going to cover it, that's fine. So that's our laundry detergent. The starting, I'm sorry, it's some back order, but it would be available by 11th of April 2022. So maybe after 2 or 3 days. 3 to 4 days. Let's go with the cost first. So it has 133 loads in it. It is a 4 liter jug of laundry detergent. It costs $43.20 at an IBO cost, and $48 for customer price. So we have around, we can say, $4 to $5 of profit with us. 12.56 PVs after every 6 months, that's a good deal. And 43.2 PV. So I would start with my personal testimony, why I like this detergent. So working in a restaurant industry, I need to wear black shirts and black pants. And using any other detergents for, I can say, for washing my clothes, I have experienced that my black clothes starts turning to white slowly and gradually, because of course I need to wash it every day after my shift, because I have chicken curries, I have lamb curries, I have different types of vegetables, different types of paneer on my clothes after cleaning the restaurant. So yeah, of course I need to wash them on daily basis. So I cannot wash them with Tide. I cannot wash them with any other market detergents, because they turn my clothes from black to a little bit white. But after I started using Amway laundry detergent, or you can say, it gives amazing benefits. First of all, our slow if you notice if you notice the cloth won't be damaged after 8 to 10 wash. Like if you are using any other detergents, you would find your clothes are a bit damaged, but with this detergent your clothes won't be damaged. Second thing is your clothes would be more softer. And the thing which I do not like with other market detergents is that they I can say they leave a smell on your clothes. Sometimes it's a lily smell, sometimes it's a mogra smell, sometimes it's a sunflower smell. So of course I don't want those smells on my clothes, because I don't want myself to smell like sunflower. I have my artistic perfume. I want that smell on my clothes. I'm using that perfume. So the best thing about detergent is it won't leave any smell on your clothes. It is biodegradable. Other market detergents have chemicals, and it takes time to degrade chemicals. Naturally, it take times to degrade the chemicals. So our detergent is biodegradable, so it would easily mix up with nature. This is an amazing line recognized by the US Environmental Protection Agency. So Environmental Protection Agency of United States supports Amway home laundry detergent because they find it safer for our nature. We have many certifications in here, like kosher certification, safer choice. But this certification, I have a cursor in high efficiency. This is one of the best certification. Like if you notice the market detergents, they have big caps, and you have to pour those full big caps into your you can say into your drawer or any washing machine container. But with our laundry detergent, if you notice, the cap is very small, and with one load, it's recommended just use one cap. But yeah, if you're like me, like that little bit of more satisfaction, so I add 25% more to my laundry. So you can use it that too. But yeah, one cap is more than enough for one load of a laundry detergent. Use instruction 2 to 3 cap, 30 ml to each load. Yeah, that's it. These are the few guides, demo guides, product demo guides. Like there are some demos which are showed by Amway. If you want to see those demos, you can just click on the site and have them on the screen. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that was such an amazing presentation, Tej. How you demonstrated that the cap was so small, so the product is very concentrated. And yeah, definitely, I think everyone here is convinced that they need only the Amway home laundry detergent in their houses. Yeah, nothing else. So, do we have any questions and testimonies? Okay, yeah, no. So moving on. The next speaker is my upline, who will be talking about the Tasty Vitamin C plus H, HA. So please welcome on the stage Raman Kumar. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshay. Thanks for the introduction. Hello, everyone. This is Raman and Sadeep. We are sponsoring the business by Harsh and Anchal. Their appliance Subodh and Tina, and their appliance Sachin Kinkar, and all the way to our diamonds going EDC Sid and Ganguly. My topic is very much related to the cosmetic skincare thing, which normally men's don't use it, but I'm using that product from last few months because that doesn't comes into the men's part of the things. So, but still I'm using it because of the aging factor. So I'm sure that nobody wants to get aged or get old, right? And everybody wants to look handsome, as long they can, right? And I think that's the best product which I'm going to discuss today. Because of that reason, I started using it. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys to show you what product I'm talking about. All right, let me know if you can see my screen. You guys can see the screen, right? Okay. So this is, the Artistry Advanced Intensive Skincare Vitamin C plus HA treatment, which is a very, amazing product in the Artistry line. Its IB cost is 57, retail is 64, 16 PV. So what it actually does is it's plumb your skin, renew elasticity, and target wrinkles and antioxidant rich, clinically proven as vitamin C treatment, right? So basically, I'll talk about these two things, which actually it does. It's actually, moisturize the skin, because over the age, when we get age, our skin gets drier and also gets less elastic as which compared to being when we are young, right? So all losing these two factors, start due to which our, skin start getting wrinkles, grow feet, or the forehead lines, which we even see after 30 or 35 years of age, right? Because our body can't produce those things which actually require to have to sustain those the skin what we have when we are young, right? Or when we are, when we are a child, right? So children, they have very good skin because of those two things, right? Vitamin C and HA, because that's naturally produced by body. But as we age, those things do not get produced, right? So what actually does, I'll talk about the vitamin C. So vitamin C is an antioxidant which helps, as we know that it's antioxidant which helps on, we eat vitamin C as well as a supplement as well. It's mainly found in our body, in our skin, mostly in our skin, right? And what it does, it helps our body from the ultraviolet rays, right? From from the sun, all the ultraviolet rays which come to the earth, it actually protects from our body from the ultraviolet. And due to which, when we are exhausted to the sun a lot of time, so the vitamin C in our skin started to get deteriorated or gets lesser in the skin, right? So, but what vitamin C does, it actually helps to, protect our body from the UV rays. It also reduces the pigmentation. It also exfoliates skin and also brightens your dark spots if somebody has a dark spot. So it's kind of a protecting agent. It's also have an anti-inflammatory benefits, which also treats acne as well. So that's the going to talk about the vitamin C. So now I'm going to talk about the HA, which is the hyaluronic acid, which is also found in our body, right? From the bones, in the skin, a lot of what do you say, cartilages. So that's where it's found. But again, it's when we get age, it started, our body started to produce less in quantity. So that's why. So what hyaluronic acid? It's actually a moisturizer in our skin, which which is in our body, right? And it help to retain the skin moisture, right? Because as we grow older with the age, the moisturizer in our skin, or you can say that started to decrease. So it actually creates a barrier between our skin, which helps to retain the moisture within the skin, right? So it locks the moisture in the skin itself, so that we do not the skin do not get drier, right? But again, it's also caused because of free radicals we are out, and because of free radicals our skin get damaged, and it actually used to help in that, but it again helps with that. So what it does, this acid, it decreases the appearances of skin wrinkles, or for the fine lines. As I told, that because of the moisture, it maintains the moisture in the skin, because of which it helps you to protect or decrease the fine lines on our skin. It repairs and regenerates skin as well. When we have the moisture, it also increases the firmness, which actually decreases over the time, and the elasticity. So the girls or the females use this product a lot because they wanted to have their face or skin elasticity or firmness intacted. So that's why they use a lot. But I've been using, because I started seeing this wrinkles and the crow feet on my hair, on my eyes, so on the forehead. So I started using this product, and since I've been, it's a great amazing. I've started seeing very amazing effect of this product, that it's been slightly removed most of my wrinkles on my face. With that, I'm going to show you how it works. Actually, I have an apple, because and I have put in a betadine on it, so which actually made it kind of reactive to the free radicals which is available, which is in the air, right? And what actually vitamins, because our face or our skin also acts as the same like an apple, right? When it's exhausted to the kind of to the environment. This is how it looks as a bottle. It's packed. So I have the free one. So I'll put a drop on it, and I'll show how it works on it. So just putting one drop, and it's because of the free radicals, it's turned black, or maybe it's kind of brownish right now. And the other side, I haven't put in anything, so it's still not reacted so much. But after putting vitamin C, even I haven't, if you can see, I haven't massaged it kind of, but it started removing that free radicals from that. And if you just massage it little, it will remove all the radicals, free radicals, or an oxidative product things from the apple, and it will turn to white. I don't know if you can see, right? So that's how it reacts to our skin as well, because it's kind of we all are exposed to this kind of environment, or maybe harsh environment, because apple is always inside the house, but we go out and we do different stuff, we go different places, so we are exhausted, in the environment. A lot of things are which actually goes into your skin. So with that, I'm done. Thank you. If you have any questions.
Okay. Yeah. Harsh and Anchal may have any questions. Some questions. Sorry.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Raman. So I want to ask, first of all, what changes have you come across after using this serum personally, your testimony? And also, for how long is that serum potent, if you can explain that as well. And another thing, that how you find it different than an outside product, like how is it different from other vitamin C serums which are available in the market?
Only if you have used it.
Only if you have used it, or if you've seen them.
Okay, so the first of all, that I because I haven't even used a lot of stuff on my face, because back in India I used to just use the soap or something with which we used to take bath, we used to wash our face too. But when I came here, I realized, when the business, I realized that a lot of things, and because of that, my face was like, the health of my face was not that good. It was, I can see the fine lines coming at the age of like I was 30, and I know the diet was, but since I've been using this, I've seen a lot of change. My skin is more firm now, because it was like losing up before, but it's more firm, and I can see the wrinkles. I always take picture when I started it. If I compare it with what I have, it's a lot of fine lines are gone, or there's like slightly left now, which will be gone in few days. So second thing is that it comes, as your second question, it comes with hyaluronic acid, and there's a different add-on which is for the vitamin C. So we have to put that cap to have that vitamin C into the hyaluronic acid, and then mix it, and then use it both together. And the third question, what was your third question?
Potency.
Oh, okay. So it's actually you can use it in 30 days. That's what they have recommended, because after 30 days, it automatically starts turning into pale yellow. So, and that's where you will figure then you find out that it's time to replace it. But most of the time, me and Sandeep uses both. So we finish up early before 30 days. And, we don't have to, wait for its color to be changed to yellow. So we use it quite a lot. Even if for me, if I wash my face twice, I use twice. So that's how it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would like to add a few more things in it. As Raman mentioned, it is act as anti-inflammatory as well. Like people who have acne, I have given few of my clients for the acne. They have seen great result in terms of acne. Their acne also, it does help, like, to subside the acne. They have seen a great difference with the vitamin C serum as well. So it's such a great serum. I have seen difference on my skin. I had such an uneven skin tone before, and I had a acne in my past. So there was like many spots left on my skin. So it made my skin uneven. Since I have been using this product from more than a year now, more than a year, we both have been using. So it's take time. It's not gonna give you result within a few days. It will take time. So within a month, you will see a great difference after a month. So use for a month, and with the time, I have seen great difference on my skin. Whoever see my skin, they say like, your skin is so glowing. I don't need to put the foundation or makeup on whenever I go out. So yeah, I would recommend everybody to try this.
Yeah, because it's safe for all the skin types. It's a dermatologist and allergy tested, so nothing harm in it, right? So it's not that particular age people can use it. Anybody can use it.
Yeah, wonderfully answered, Raman. Yeah, the only difference that I like about this serum is that, as Raman mentioned, you get a fresh vitamin C in the cap, whereas in the market products, it's always pre-mixed. So that is something that I really like about this product, that you are getting something which is fresh, and the potency is 30 days. You use it. If two people are using it, it's for 15 days. So that's wonderfully answered. Thank you, Raman.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Raman, it was a wonderful presentation with the amazing demo with the apple. And yeah, definitely, I'm sold. I'm ordering this serum when I run out. So yeah, definitely, it was an amazing presentation. And moving on to the last product of the day, we have an amazing speaker, and we also have an amazing product. I'm very excited about this, the Access pre-workout, which will be presented by Bharti. So yeah, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Laksh. Yep. So pre-workout. Okay. So this is how it comes in a tub. I know there is another options also available, which says it comes in a sticks format as well. But I did try to check this, but I'm not sure if it's available in Canada. I mean, it's a Canadian site, but it doesn't take you to the page itself. So yeah, this is how it comes with. It comes with the scoop of 15 gram. And yeah, so let's dive deep into the information. I'll just share my screen. So yep. So it's intense pre-workout boost, citrus burst. So name itself suggests that it's made up of orange or some kind of citrus type of fruit. And okay. So it boosts energy, as name says. It's a blend of 3.2 grams of carnosine beta alanine. We'll talk about this stuff in later slides. And rhodiola, which is there in excess bottle as well. These excess energy sharpen focus capsules as well, provides increased energy and a sharper focus. So servings is this one tube can serve you if you're using this scoop for the measurement, that will serve you for 30 servings, and it's good enough for a month, I guess. I'm pretty sure nobody does workout every day, all day of the week. It's mainly Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday. So that lasts for you more than a month. And so it helps you to jumpstart your workout with a blend of rhodiola rosea. Rosea is a name of plant. And I'm sorry. And carnosine beta alanine and caffeine for increased energy and sharper focus. So it energizes with carnosine beta alanine and it's an energy blend actually. It combats fatigue, sharpens focus with rhodiola rosea, hydrates while harnessing your power for maximum performance. So I don't know. I usually go to gym in the evening time around 6:30. So as we know, we already have gone through so many stuff like work and all those stuff. So we feel that mental fatigue, sometimes physical fatigue, stiffness as well. So that actually reduces your mental and physical both fatigue, and it gets you ready to do some like high training or what do you say very extreme kind of workout that you're willing to do. So it hydrates while harnessing your power of maximum performance. Even though if you're working out in a gym, sweating out, it still gives you that hydration that your body needs while workout. You must have seen a lot of people while working out they sip up water or some kind of workout drink or something like that. We do have that as well, so that your body should stay hydrated even while you're working out. So it does come with this certification. So non-GMO stands for it does not contain any genetically engineered or modified ingredients. It's completely plant-based, or you can say organic. Carnosine, it's a patented beta-alanine for the athlete who wants more reps, more speed, muscles and focus, and more personal records. So it really gets you ready to do a lot more than just a gym actually. As a leading ingredient, it acts as a leading ingredient in the top sports nutrition. So you might find this beta-alanine in market brands as well. I'm not sure what is the quality and standard of that those products are, as I haven't used any other market product. Use instructions are for adults. It's 1 scoop, this one, which is 15 grams, 1 time per day. So I'm assuming you all are working once a day for sure. I'm not sure if you're working out for 2 times a day, then whether you should consume it or not, because side effects does mention that, not side effects, but pregnant ladies and some bipolar disorder. I'm sorry, my time is, this is last slide. So some bipolar diseases, the one who have some bipolar disease in the pregnant woman cannot consume this. So this is a bit tangy in nature actually. So I usually mix this with the twist tube, mango twist tube. Its cost is retail is $60 and IPO cost is $54. So I hope this gives some information, some insight onto the pre-workout course. And this is it from my side. Thank you so much. If you have any questions.
Yeah, Harshan, answer.
Yeah, Bharti, I have this very general question. How has the same thing, pre-workout, helped you, and what sort of training do you do while using it?
So I usually split my workout, 1 hour workout in 2 parts. One is half an hour is completely cardio, and which treadmill and that elliptical cycle and some cycling and rower and those stuff. And other half workout is mainly with the weight training, either for upper body, alternatively upper body and a lower body. So, and your next question, how it's helping me. So I don't know if you have noticed or not, if you're any other friends or family members is a bit fatty. But I did notice this whenever, like, you all seen my husband, right? He's all slim and very energetic. So I have seen this stuff, like, even though I walked for a few miles, or I ran to catch a bus or something, I used to, like, get tired very easily within just, I cannot even walk, run for 30 seconds or something like that without having this. So I did notice that difference. I do enjoy my workout because I am more energetic, obviously. Sometimes I pass my workout more than an hour. I stay in a gym, and yeah, it doesn't really, that break, you need that break. Like, I cannot run for 10 minutes on the treadmill. So I divided that as well. I combine with steady walking and a bit of running. So yeah, that helps me there. Ever since I started using this pre-workout boost energy.
So basically it fatigues your body less. So you can do more. That sort of thing you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. And I follow this with the post-workout cherry lemonade because I did see earlier I started just with the pre-workout boost actually. But then as I was new, my gym in my building had started, I think somewhere around 20th Feb or something. So I was quite new to workouts actually. So when you start working out, you get that, like, your muscles are strained, sore. So for 2 days, I feel that pain, but then I opened my another cherry lemonade. I had it after the workout, and next day I was all ready for my, next day challenge. So yeah.
I think Tej has another question.
So I have a question, like, is it necessary to have a certain amount of food before taking the workout, or is it okay if we have without having anything in our stomach and we can take the workout?
Yeah, actually, while I was preparing the slide, I did read that, like, if your stomach is sensitive, it's good if you take it with your food. But I find it, like, I mean, nobody eats before working out, right? Although you have to take this product as mentioned, like, 45 or 90 minutes before exercising. I usually take it before, like, 30 minutes or 45 minutes earlier. So, but then I haven't really tried it, but yeah, use instruction does suggest that if your stomach is sensitive, then consume it with some meal or something like that.
Thank you, Bharti.
I think we are running out of time, so we'll just entertain Sachin sir's question. And I'm sorry, Ronak, we won't be able to entertain your question. So yeah, Sachin sir.
No, you can definitely entertain. I just have one thing. I just need that pose that Bharti did for the thing, that like this. I just want that pose. So give me 1 second. Can someone spotlight her?
Going to take a picture.
Come on, Bharti, come on. We can do that, please. Can someone spotlight? Okay.
That was just to, I was already late for the
meeting. Okay, do it.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, do it. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, Ronak. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Are you sure you have the time, or we can skip it and maybe?
We can make time for you, sir. Ronak, sir.
No, so my question was that, you see, I use BCAAs as an intra workout. So why should I use this?
I really have no idea about other products. So, but yeah, this, first of all, it's your business.
Yeah.
Use of 100% of your products is a thing that everybody will, insist you on. And second thing, I did saw results. So for a person like you, I know you're already, you're not overweight or fatty, so you have your energy levels and stuff. But I would highly recommend you just go with this first, and you'll see the results for yourself. It did made, my life a lot easier, because I used to, everybody used to, hates to go out and work, go in the gym, right? I stay more than an hour because of the product. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Just try it yourself, and I think you'll see the difference. Because I'm really sorry, I haven't tried any other
No, of
market
course. I mean,
product, and I have no idea what
so
the other
because
product is.
BCAAs are also they do the same work, but they are to be had while during your workout. So you can just have it while your workout itself, in between,
So yeah,
instead
so
of water,
that's the
instead of
difference.
sipping
So we
water.
do have, like, pre-workout, then post-workout, and then there is one more as well. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I think that you should consume while working out, like, like you sip the water instead of sipping water, you just mix it with the water and you can sip that. Oh yeah, that's a muscle multiplier. So yeah. I'm so sorry if
add on
I.
to this. So BCAAs are used for recovery of the muscles, okay, and building lean mass, while pre-workout is not used for any of those. What pre-workout does is it basically gives you the focus and the energy to perform your workout. It doesn't help you muscle gain. It doesn't help you muscle recovery. So pre-workout, as the name suggests, you take before the workout so that you can get that focus and intensity to do the workout. While you're working out or after the workout, when your muscle needs to recover or gain, you take the BCAs as an intra or a post-workout. So that's the very difference.
Because I think that there was one point about muscle recovery and everything, so that's why I kind of passed it.
Oh yeah. So for that, I think we have a post-workout.
Post-workout.
Yeah.
Lemonade. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, so that was a great round of questions, you guys. So, and I just had one thing to add. Personally, I've used this product and it's really amazing. And the difference between this product and the ones in the market is that when I use other products, they make my skin twitch when I take a full scoop of it, and they really make me dehydrate within the first 15 minutes of my workout, and I have to consume a lot of water in order to keep myself hydrated and in order to fully utilize the energy provided by the pre-workout. So that's my take, and the excess product is just amazing. Yeah, and so we'll just move on to the system education section in order to get the proper information how to retail these products we just talked about. So yeah, the first speaker we have is Ronak, who's going to cover the BSM. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi guys. It's been nice to see everyone as well over here after almost a year. Yeah. So on the BSM, I think I personally have just started off again. Just going through and started listening to a lot of content over there, and frankly, so how do I put it? So I think I'll probably take a couple of excerpts from the a couple of sessions which I have been hearing over the last week. Those were by Manish and Priya Sharma. And yeah, so I think a couple of things which I found important on that front. So I just want to understand, I don't have to explain what BSM is, right? Oh, yeah. I just, yeah, okay, so cool. So, yeah, so I think a couple of things which kind of, hit kind of home with me, and especially because, I'm also someone who's new, just starting out. I'm not some seasoned guy or something. One is to build your own story, and the second part is to be authentic. Now, why these things, when they said it kind of hit well with me is because of two things. One is that I'm starting out. So I've also, in the last week, I have probably spoken to 3-4 people, randomly, some probably which you would consider in your C list, and probably one which you would consider in your B list, and one which you would consider in your A list. So kind of a mix of on that front. But build your own story and be authentic. I think these things are pretty much connected. The reason why this hit with me is because, I when I speak to them, when I've been speaking to people, I cannot be, that, oh, this is amazing, and, this is going to set up your life. And I mean, that's something probably, seasoned people like Subodh, Sachin, you guys can say all these things because you guys have actually experienced all of this. So when I have been speaking to them, I kind of was a little confused as to how would I go about it. Probably, but being authentic on that front, or trying to build my own story and being in my own character, and being very honest that I have also not done anything over here, as such. It's my kind of my first innings as well. I'm also just starting off, and that is one thing which kind of made them at least receptive to me, and kind of understanding that, oh, probably he's in the same boat as well. So maybe there's something which convinced him, so probably we should take it ahead, or probably we should uh, think of doing this or something on that front. So I think that is one reason is why I think that whole point where Manish Sharma stresses on about building your own story, that is very important, that you give your own thing, like do not try to copy anything, or do not just see that okay there's platinum members or diamond members or anything of that sort and take their story and then promote it. No, you have to speak your own story, and then maybe that whole honesty is something which will probably be more appealing to a person who's listening to you than you just trying to market it in a very different way. It's something which you've not even experienced. So I think that is something which I found very interesting and very important on that front. And authenticity even comes in terms of the products as well, everything. I mean, it is not about just about getting someone to be an IBO or in the whole network marketing part, but yeah, it comes everywhere. So yes, I think that is one thing which I wanted to share from the BSM. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys.
Wow, thank you so much, Ronak, for sharing us your insight about the BSM. And it was lovely talking to you. And guys, while we were talking, our diamond mentor, Sid Ganguly, has just entered the house. So please first just give him a round of applause. And we have him as our guest speaker, who we'll definitely want him to speak a few words to inspire us and motivate us and guide us. So please help me welcome Sid Ganguly again. Please give him a big round of applause, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my good young friend. And it's so nice to see all of you guys. Roop just left for India this afternoon, so we won't be seeing her. But I'm excited to be here. And it's so nice to see all of you wonderful people, smiling people. Laksh, thanks for bringing me. Ronak, I heard you. You spoke like a true champion. And this is awesome, guys. So, all right. So again, thanks to the leadership here. Thanks to Sachin and wonderful team of all of you guys. I'll get into edification soon. But let's talk about a few things. I know a lot of wonderful things are covered. One thing that I really want to talk to all of you wonderful people is the most important thing, the driver of this business is your dream. And I know a lot of you guys have heard this on and on. And let's put a little perspective onto that. And let me tell you what a wonderful thing it is to have a dream and how you should nurture a dream. That is also special. When you're starting off in the business, you're thinking about people, your PV, and that becomes your world, so to speak. But sometimes it is better to look at the forest, not the trees. Sometimes you have to look from the top. So I want you guys to nurture your dreams. So let me tell you what I mean by that. So let us say, Laksh, you want a car. Let's say you say, man, I really like a Tesla car. Self-driving, sell this, sell that. And you like a Tesla car. And you scratch your head and say, but Sid, it's too expensive. I'm new. I'm settling down. I understand. Nurturing your dreams means thinking of something that's possible. See, if you want a Tesla, you're not saying you want a $50 million yacht. So that is not dreaming. That is nothing. So a nice goal, a nice vision, a nice dream, Laksh, for you. If you said, Sid, I want a Tesla. Now the next thing is, How do you nurture that? I want you to go to a Tesla dealership, folks. Okay? And look at a Tesla car. You can go into a dealership, take a free test drive. Now, I'll tell you, I perhaps, when I started, would not have the guts to go and take a Tesla drive, but I'll go to the showroom, I'll go on YouTube and watch a lot of videos. I want you to feel your dream. Yeah? Are you with me? Please be with me. Nurture your dreams means feel your dream, touch your dream. Don't look at it as, I don't know, it'll happen or not. No, nurturing a dream means you fall in love with your dream. You look at your dream. All right. Now, a person's perspective of mine is, I would love to have a boat, or a yacht. And it's just that I can afford a boat, a yacht. You can also afford a boat and a yacht. But then you have to scale it. I'd like to have a beachfront property, where do you park your boat? I can't park it in my house. A lot of people do that. But I want a beachfront property, then a boat. This is something that appeals to me. Okay. Now I take a lot of time nurturing my dream. Summer is coming. I go to marinas a lot. And I go where the boats are parked, and I look around and I see, and I sit and I watch those beautiful yachts, sailboats, motorboats, yachts take away from the marina and go into the lake. And that's nurturing a dream. Okay, I've got a friend of mine who's a Q12 in the business, who's a cross line, but he's a very old friend of mine. And he has a beautiful cottage in Muskoka, which is a cottage area in Ontario, expensive. And I make it a point every summer, I call him up, Jim, when you guys go achieve qualify Q12, and all of you guys will, you will see Jim, good friend of mine, senior guy. And he's been Q12 for last 25 years, okay? He makes more than 100,000 from Amway. So he's got a cottage in Muskoka, and I call him up. I said, Jim, when can I come? Okay. It's a 2.5-hour drive from my house. I go, I get him a good bottle of wine, and he comes to the marina to pick me up in his boat, and we go to his island cottage. I spend an evening, and he usually gets some of his team there. I do a little, just camaraderie, barbecue, come back. Nurturing your dream, guys. Okay. As long as it's reasonable. So I don't know what your dream is, but it's a very beautiful thing that you nurture it. You must understand what is nurturing your dream. Okay. If some of you want a house, I'll give you one last example on this because I've got a specific time. I don't want the alarm clock to run on me and then I have to run away. When I was new, about the same as you guys, I used to live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I think it was 800 square feet or less. And like every newcomer in this country, every newcomer in this world, we would go out looking for houses. And even a small house was like water to the thirsty. I would fall in love. I would say, wow. And sometimes I would, new subdivisions, I was getting into the houses, they're constructing, right? Wooden structures. I would get into the house and smell the wood. And I would get in. Sometimes they would say, are you the owner? I say, yeah, I will be the owner. And the contractors would let me in. And I would smell that. I would love that. Even the house that we live in, my son says, Dad, you've been looking for houses for 3 to 5 years. So nurture your dream, I love cottages, I love boats, and I nurture them. And yeah. The next I wanted to say is make time your best friend, okay? What do I mean by that? A lot of us are always judging ourselves, right? We say, this should have happened, that should have happened. and look at this, look at that. I'm so, let's say you are, whatever age you are, I should have had this by this time, that by that time. Wrong way of looking. You be thankful to whatever life gives you, but make time your best friend. Now, what do I mean by that? I'll get again personal. That's the best way to teach. Roop and I work this business hard. We are not EDC yet, all right? However, every day that I spend alive, I think of how to be a better upline. Okay? How to talk better, how to reach out better, how to develop better relationships with my downlines, how to develop better relationship with my upline, and how can I prepare myself to go EDC. I make time my best friend. How to nurture my team, how to develop my leadership, how many books am I reading, how many BSMs am I listening, how many functions, how am I interacting with my people. In everything, I want to get better. I may not be an EDC yet, but I want to prepare to go EDC. And that's called compound effect. You become a little better today, you become a little better tomorrow, and it compounds, okay? It adds, compounding adds on to yesterday, adds on to the day before, keeps on going further. Every time I have a fight with my wife, I say, man, how can I change that? Every time a negative feeling comes into my mind, I say, how can I change that? Every time I overreact, I think, how can I change that? You see, we are all works in progress. No one is complete. Today, a wonderful thing happened after we dropped Roop at the airport. Me and my son, we were driving back, and I was saying some things, and he says, Dad, you're being very judgmental. And he caught me right there. I said, man, you're right. I'm sorry. I just talking rampant. He says, you're being too judgmental. So make time your best friend. So you went out, you sent out 20 connections. You went out, spoke to 3 people. You talked to your upline. 2 people are confirmed for the VES on Tuesday, and they don't come. First, you have to check yourself and say, I will not speak negative. I will not feel bad. All right. One VES does not make anyone a diamond. It's multiple VSs that make diamond. And then you say, I will not speak ill of those people who did not come. I will say good things. And I will go out tomorrow and find new people. Okay. So what are you doing? You're making time your best friend. Instead of saying, shucks, they did not come, business is difficult, this. No. You're learning. You're using that opportunity to become a better you. Yeah. I hope I'm making sense. Every time I do something wrong, I forgive myself, number one. Number two, I think, how can I get better? You have to fall in love with yourself. We beat ourselves down, beat ourselves up too much. You have to fall. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anyone. Before I love my wife and son, I love me. I want to make time my best friend. Now that I'm talking to you, I'm visualizing one day there'll be 300 people on the Zoom. I'm getting better at that. All right. Today, I made a contact. Tomorrow I'll call him. Now, when I call him tomorrow, my years of experience will come to play. His name is, I'll tell you his name. I met him at the airport, and his name is Jalad. And he whatever he does. And I'll call him. I said, Jalad, how are you? Remember I met you? He'd say, yeah. I said, Jalad, now let's talk about the business. So because when I was Laksh and spoke to someone, I faltered. Next day, I got a little better. And the years of getting better will come out tomorrow when I talk to Jalal. No, I don't know whether he'll join the business or not. I don't know whether he'll join the business and then do something or not. Because you have to understand the problems or the situations you're going through the business is the same that we are going through. No one goes through anything special. But the person who wins is the one who looks back and says, what did I learn? So I've learned how to make time my best friend. All right. Am I an EDC? No. But I'm very cognizant of what I should do different, how I should do better, and all. All right. Now, the next I wanted to say was very few people I've seen who can handle life and life challenges. Very, very few people I've seen. Now, what do I mean by that? I had a personal friend of mine, personal leg, wonderful guy. I suddenly didn't see him at the open meeting at the VES. I called him up. I said, what happened? And he started crying. I said, what happened? He says, I got a call from India. My father is unwell. They want 15,000 rupees every day. So after work, he's doing Uber till 12 at night. I said, from 6 to 12, you're doing Uber. How much will you earn? He says, only 200, 150. I need $300-400 a month. So I talked to him on the phone. I said, listen, you do your best, God will do the rest. All right. And then he was there at the Friday night hangout today. Usually he comes at 8, we chit chat, but today he was there at 8:30, exactly at 8:30. He had his 2 downlines with him. So what I'm saying is something very important. I don't know if I'll be able to explain it to you or not. You see, outside of you, life is going on. Okay. Subodh is coming back from work. He doesn't know that he'll have a flat tire, but he does get a flat tire. He doesn't know that. Subodh and Tina go to India, and we don't know. Suddenly there's a health situation. No, we don't know these things. They happen external to us, and they happen all the time. A wise man will say that those are situations that are happening outside of me. I do the best I can do to take care of the situation, but that situation will not determine my life. The situation will not determine our future. That situation will not determine the train that I'm on that's moving forward. When situation comes, people become part of the situation and forget the solution, which is ambit. Very, very few people I've seen. Every one of you have situations, such in a situation, but he's a ramrod, handling things. All of you guys. Now, I'll give you some personal situation. One was when I got married, Roop did not drive the car. All right. And I was very aggressive, rude, not a nice guy. But I used to tell her, you have to drive, drive, drive. She got the license, but I learned that I was too aggressive. But in her whatever way, she got the license. I don't know, that didn't come out well. Let me tell you another situation. I was working for a company called Davis and Henderson, and suddenly I was the chief accountant. Then they had a controller. Then they had the VP finance. I used to think, why so many people? It was not such a huge company. So one day they fired me. Obviously, you can't have a controller, a chief accountant, vice president finance, too many layers, So they fired me. And I came home, 800 square feet home. I said, Roop, I got fired. She said, okay. No reaction. I said, okay. But our ambit journey did not stop. That evening, we had a meeting, we went. And I didn't tell my upline or anything. No one really cares, It was my dream. I had to nurture it. And then, but what happened then was a strange thing happened. That was the first job that I ever got fired in Canada. So I was a controller. So I kept on sending resumes saying, I want to be a controller or VP or whatever. I thought I'm Virat Kohli. I didn't get a job. I did not know that the first thing when you lose the job is to get any job. I didn't know that. I thought I was a champion. Now, for the next 14 months was one of the biggest struggles of my life. I wouldn't get a job. I worked the job for pilot insurance for 3 months. They didn't like me. They didn't renew my contract. Then I worked for a few months here, a few months there. Nothing much was happening. And Roop at that time started her maternity leave. And I was like 4,000 PV or something. I don't even know. It was a mess. I got a job at North Bay or something, which is far away. And I didn't go. I said, no, if I leave Toronto, I can't go Diamond. North Bay is just a small place. So I kept on focusing on the solution. Now, eventually what happened? The story ends very well, because if you are persistent, you're bound to be successful, because success is just a case of doing. It's no luck. So what happened was, I launched a guy in Burlington. You may not know these cities. And he used to work in Toronto. He called me up one day. I'm at home, no money, nothing. He says, Sid, I've got a guy in Hamilton who wants to see the plan and most likely will start. Can you go show him the plan? I said, fantastic. Why don't you pick me up? We'll go. He said, no, you go. No, I have a job. 14 months, I made $29,000. That's all I did on my T4. And so I got into my car towards Hamilton. I used to drive a Ford Windstar van, half a gas of tank and $27 in my bank account. That's all. I started driving. And on the way, I got a call from an agency saying, Sid, we've got a job of a clerk. Will you take a job of a clerk? You're a chartered accountant, CP. I said, I'll take anything. I got a job and we went there, we sponsored a guy, and that guy helped me in going Diamond. So what I'm saying is, any life situation that happens, understand Amway is your solution. And because life is happening does not make Amway difficult. Life will happen nonetheless, whether you're an Amway or not. I lost my job not because of Amway. I did not get a job not because of Amway. That had to happen. If my father died, it was not because of Amway. But Amway is the reason I've been able to take care of everything, guys. All right. So I spoke about dreams, nurture your dreams, guys. That will keep on making you going forward. The world does not belong to people who have reason. It belongs to people who have a dream. Make time your best friend. Warren Buffett started investing when he was 14 years old. When he was 65, that's when it all exploded. Why? Because everything compounds. Make time your best friend. And whatever happens in life, it happens. All right? Keep it at a distance and keep working. And I hope it makes some sense. I want to take some time and thank all of you guys for inviting me. It's very nice to see Rosina here. We've been to her home, met her parents, had wonderful food at her house, and just waiting to get back to Vancouver. That's going to happen. We haven't met Bharti, but we will. Aryan, it's good to see you, my friend. Tej has to speed up, but he is a great guy. We love him. Ronak, I heard you talk. You spoke very, very well. Lakshya, great hosting. My good friends. And Raman and Sandeep are my best friends. I showed the plan. That's what I've enjoyed. And I have an agreement that is all sealed and ready to be mailed out. The daughter is going to join me when she's of age. She says, I want to join Sid uncle. She's allowed to call me uncle. Anyway, it's awesome. And Harsh and Achal, very, very good friends, always smiling, ready to move on. Big dream. Man, I tell Harsh anytime, anything, he says, Sid, don't you worry, man, we'll be the biggest. Man, what a dreamer, what a heart. And Achal, what a lady. Thank you guys for being part of our lives. Upline to them, Subodh and Tina, I can't thank him enough. Our relationship goes a long back. I know Subodh before Tina knows Subodh. So I know us before Achal knows us. So we have some secrets we can't share. But look at Tina, you know, situations, but she's there. It takes courage, guys. Character is not free. And that's why you guys have success that is guaranteed. And you know, my good friend Sachin, you know, I don't know how I found him other than destiny. You know, if I tell you the story, it's just destiny. But I found him because we were meant to be with each other. And Ramrod, you know, he has his own style. And him and I, a lot of times we see eye to eye, we don't see eye to eye. But you know, we are loyal to each other. We have a common future. And building a team here, building a team in India, going founders platinum, qualifying month after month. And my wish for all of you guys is that you guys have a bigger and a more profitable business than Roop and I in a shorter time. All right. With that, I'm so glad you guys invited me. Thanks for not rigging out the clock, but I did well. I just stepped 2 minutes over. Thank you guys. Over to the host, Laksh.
Thank you, Said.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sid. It was such an amazing and inspiring talk. And the thing that struck me the most was that we are all works in progress. So that was the thing that struck me the most. And we are here to get more progress. So yeah, it was such an amazing presentation. And before we end, I would like to make one last announcement. Let me just, sorry, I'll just share my screen. Yeah. So Amway has a promo, and the duration of the promo is for 2 months, April and May. The qualification criteria is have a minimum of 150 PV personal in one, or you can have in both months along with 80% VCS. If you do this, you will receive a Neutralite or skincare price from Amway Canada valued at $40 or higher. And if you qualify again in May, then your name will be entered into a draw for 3 prizes comprising of various Amway products and A60 promo items, approximate value $500. A special VWW Amway Canada training session exclusive to qualifiers, date to be determined. This will consist of personalized training on Amway products, customer sales techniques, Brit worldwide support and training to qualify. You must qualify for both months as outlined above and be one of the top 10 IVO ships in VCS. I think every single one of us can achieve this, guys. We are the Vancouver team, and like we say, we are the best team here. So yeah, with that, I'll just stop sharing. I just hope that every one of you had an amazing time at this Friday night hangout where I was hosting. I hope I did good. And yeah, with that, we are done. Thank you,
No,
guys.
hello, Lakshay. I think Aryan is remaining. He's supposed to talk on the books, so he has 4
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
talk. So we should respect his time. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so sorry, Aryan. Yeah,
No worries.
definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
We have, I think, you missed 2 people. Please check the agenda.
He hasn't missed anybody. It's just like
Yeah. I mean, like 2 people are remaining. That.
Can I go on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Aryan. Today I'm gonna talk about a beautiful book named as like Atomic Habit. First of all, like what is habit, right? Habit is a tiny change in your behavior which repeats over and over will lead to a habit to a big results. So like when it comes to success, like many people think about wrong thing. They focus on like end goal versus the journey it takes. Example like Raman just said, like in the meeting, it doesn't show the results after like one use. It takes like multiple use, and like it takes some time to show the like final result or like the good result. And as well, like if you go to the like gym, you won't see any changes in one day. However, like if you go to gym for a month or more, you will see a drastic change in your body. So this book is so interesting and also helps me to develop like helps us to develop your personality positively. And I suggest if you want I suggest everyone to either read or listen Atomic Habit, because like I don't have a book because like I'm very lazy to read a book. So and also I also feel like so sleepy for like reading a book. So I have a like a audiobook on Spotify. So I will also drop a link of Spotify on like our Vancouver team group. So that's all for me right now. So thank you.
Sachin, go ahead.
I just wanted to share one thing is that Aryan had messaged me that he has a math exam or something. Then I just replied to him. I said, like, look, there are two things you could do. We understand the situation is there. If you come and talk about this book, first thing you're going to do is you're going to train your brain that no matter what the situation is, you'll always find the time for your business. And the second thing is you are going to motivate other people because they will also come up with the similar situation, but they can find their time. So proud of you, Aryan.
Thank you, Sachin sir.
So guys, we have another speaker with us. Rosina will also talk about books, and we are running out of time. So without any further ado, I'd like to call Rosina on the stage. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I know it's getting late, but I hope everybody had a great week and have an awesome weekend planned ahead. So yeah, I am gonna just be very brief. I talk about the books. First of all, I want to thank Aryan for the link on Spotify for the book, because I don't mind a physical book, but for the Atomic Habit, I only have the online, and I'm not like, I read it partly, but I've stopped because I rather have a physical book or the audio. So I really appreciate the audio. So thanks, Aryan, for that link. And yeah, our books, readers are leaders, and that's why we read. We read so that we learn and we grow. So that's basically the reason for the books. And yeah, this is the book I'm continuing to read. I know this has taken me forever, The Master Key to Riches. And I'm almost done. I'm like last 30 pages left. And the chapter I'm doing is self-discipline, which is also related to Atomic Habits, I think. And I'm just going to read the quote and give you one pointer in that. The man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of everything else to which he is justly entitled. So they start the chapter with that quote, and I think that's pretty, I found that quote to be quite profound. And the main thing it talks about, which is related to Atomic Habit, is that if we self-discipline ourselves and do the things like just now Sachin said, that, disciplining to put that time for business, no matter what, trains your brain, right? So if you do certain small habits or self-discipline yourself and do that over and over, what it does, it goes into your so because our brain has two parts, conscious and subconscious. So it enters into your subconscious, and then it's taken over by the cosmic habit force and becomes an automatic thing. So that's the main point I found, which is also connected to the Atomic Habits part. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Wow, thank you guys. We had an amazing session today. We got to learn a lot about the products and also the system education. There were two speakers to speak about the books, Aaron and Rosina. Let's have a round of applause for them, guys. They did amazing, and my apologies to, I forgot them. So yeah, with that, we are at the end of this meeting, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you, Sid, for joining us and helping us guide our business and guide us become better versions of ourselves. So yeah, with that, we are done. Thank you, guys. Yeah, good night.
Thank you,
Thank
Sid.
you. Have a great weekend.
Thank
Amazing
you.
Great
session.
hosting you,
Great
Sid.
host,
Night, everyone.
Amazing
Thank you
hosting.
so much.
Great job.
Right.